Good morning guys, and welcome back to the prep series. I'm just outside the gym having a coffee. I'm about to go in and do my cardio. I'm really tired now. Really tired. You know when you're walking and like your feet are dragging and you just automatically sit down anywhere you are. That's me. I'm up to 4 coffees a day this week. And I'd been so good. I'd left it at 2 for so long. And, you know, like maybe a pre-workout or a Monster or something. But, yeah, just those last few weeks of prep, you just have to get through them. They're not particularly healthy. Do not recommend. Don't try this at home, kids. But, fuck, just the exhaustion from the lack of food. That's really what it is. And then Monday night I had a late night because I went to see Snoop. He was so good. Snoop is my fucking hero. For anyone who doesn't know, like, I love him, absolutely love him. Went to see him years and years ago in, is it the Academy? The small venue in Dublin anyway. And it was really cool. And like to see him in that environment, like really small environment. But then the RAC in Perth we went to on Monday and it was phenomenal, like such a good show. We went to Kendrick a few weeks ago and he was really good. Love Kendrick, dancers were class, show was great, but Snoop, just the show, it was just such a good show. He had a lot of like pre-recorded like videos and stuff when he'd go off stage and they'd be playing the whole like build up and all these different bits. Played all the OG stuff, Gin and Juice, then he'd like blast out Teenage Dream, Katy Perry, not Teenage Dream, what's that, California Girls, Katy Perry, and the one David Guetta, and Want to Make You Sweat, and like, oh, Drop It Like It's Hot, like every tune, we went on a journey. So that was definitely a nice lift, especially just with how heavy and low the mood has been in general the last week, since we got the news about Fiona. It was just a nice little distraction away from everything, and definitely just helped us you know, relax and have a little bit of fun and a few laughs for the evening. But I'm wrecked because that meant a late night, and late nights and prep, they don't go together. So it was 12:30 maybe when I got to bed. And I know some people are probably watching this going 12:30. I go to bed at 12:30 every night, but I don't. I go to bed at 9:30. And if I go after 10, I'm fucked the next day because I still wake up at the same time, you know. So yeah, the drop in food, the double drop in food, because what happened was last week, with the last vlog I gave you a little bit of an update and we had a drop in calories, but what happened then 4 days in was I did my check-in on Sunday and we've dropped them again. So I'll update you properly on where the numbers are at and stuff, but calories are low, energy is low, mood is low, but not because of prep. But yeah, that's another thing I mentioned on my my physique update over on Instagram. It felt really weird this week. It's obviously like a week today since we found out about Fiona, and I feel like a dickhead doing these vlogs and doing check-ins on Instagram and going and doing my cardio and smiling or having a good time on Monday. Like I've really struggled with a lot of guilt this week around doing things for me and kind of like being normal and continuing on. I don't know if anyone's ever kind of experienced that with the loss of someone, like a friend, because I guess when people are old you expect it and that's the way life works, but this isn't the way life is meant to work. And yeah, I've just felt really guilty over doing really normal things, so that's been kind of another thing to process and to deal with. But that's life, and yeah, prep does not wait for anybody. These things have to be done. So you know, it's definitely been a tough week, with all of those things kind of thrown in together. It's been a lot, we'll say. So definitely mentally drained, physically drained, emotionally drained, all of those things. But I'm gonna do cardio. I have 40 minutes. And what will I do that on? I would say it's a bike kind of day. I don't know if I have it in me for the stepper. We'll see. Let's go. Cardio is done. I also did steps. So I did, I think, 20 minutes steps first, 40 minutes cardio, and then another half an hour of steps. I'm so tired, guys. I'm so tired. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to make some breakfast. Probably go for more steps. Oh, today is a rest day though. So I love when I have Wednesdays off the gym and off work. So Wednesdays is my day off on Sunday. And I can just actually relax. Like, I definitely needed a proper day off because they don't always align. Like, my days off work and my days off the gym, they're not always going to be the same, because I do a 2 on 1 off rotation. So today is fully off, and I'm going to go get my nails done and get a pedi done so I can chill out. I find anybody, especially like coaches and anybody who works online and, you know, obviously is on their phone a lot, it's very hard not to be. So when you're in these situations, like getting your lashes done or your pedi or your nails or whatever, that you can't look at your phone, I love them. I'm all about it. Forced social detox. Yes, no one needs it for 2 hours. Like, you know, you're fine. So yeah, I'm going to go inside, make some food. It is my egg meal. Like, it's eggs in a cup. Oh, I think I showed it on here. Yeah, if you haven't seen my egg white hack from a few videos back, go and watch that, because less waste, so easy. Why did no one think this before now? So guys, back. Nails are done. Nice little yellow summery ones. It is the first day of autumn and I refuse to believe that summer is over here. It's still hot as fuck, by the way. So got my check-in feedback from Meg and just a minor adjustment to cardio today. So we have added 10 minutes onto rest, push and pull. So I have to do 50 minutes on rest and push and 40 minutes on pull. Still none on legs, not complaining. And I go back to full volume training tomorrow. So definitely feel a bit rested and ready for it after the deload. I'll show you the comparison of this week versus last week with the front shot. Now obviously I was more tanned last week, which sometimes it can be a little bit harder to see the difference because tan makes everything look better. But I think if you look at the legs, especially the quads, they've leaned out and midsection has leaned out. So that's nice to see changes like in a week. We've got more conditioned, which is nice, and body weight has dropped to the lowest so far, which was 71.7 this morning. So hopefully I'll be into the 70s. What day is it? Wednesday? Lol. Hopefully I'll be into the 70s next week, some stage after the weekend. So yeah, hopefully I'll be as close to 70 with at least another kilo gone by this time next week for sure. And that's kind of the target, like a kilo-ish per week. If we can get that, we're laughing. So yeah, like visual changes. Meg is happy. I'm definitely starting to get in my head about it, but that is very normal for this stage prep. And that is, yeah, that's the update today. Like, no massive changes, because now that we're at this end of prep, I'm touching base and checking in with Meg 3 times a week. So, you know, like, there's not like massive changes all at once. We've kind of, we adapt every kind of 3 days. And obviously we had quite a few changes last week, so I'm glad of the break. But the other change we made was that from Monday I have to do daily check-ins. So yeah, every day, pictures, weight, that's definitely a lot further out than I am used to. And I think the only time I've actually done daily check-ins before was on peak week. Otherwise, I think they were twice a week. So this is really exciting. Like we're really like on the ball and gonna see and be able to react to things very quickly. You know, not a few days after the fact. So that is great. And that is kind of it for this week. Thank you for watching. Thank you for supporting the series, obviously. Any questions in regards to comp prep and like where I'm at or the journey or show days or anything, literally anything got to do with competing, pop it in the comments. I will, of course, get back to you personally. And as always, all of my social links, coaching links, everything like that is in the description below. Give us the thumbs up, hit the subscribe, and I will chat to you all next week.